was a cop with a Glock. Come to the hood and find rocks in the socks, but ignore niggas that brought rock to the block. Rock to the block. Was it end? Does it stop? Save our sons, he need his moms and his pops. Tuck our guns and investigate his shop. It's our time, we got our hands on the clock. I want my team to pull into the docks. We all fly, so we land by the flock. We all play till no time on the clock, and we all flip like a dime at the drop. We on your toes and your heels like a sock, cause we all see that you watch like a mob. I'm a Porsche with it, I'm a horse with it. Kinda iffy, I'm of course with it, I'm a force with it. Stick a fork in it.
Deepest part to being black is being African. Deepest part to being African is being human. Deepest part to being human is God.
Shout out to my brother, shout out to my barber, shout out to my stylist.
It's a whole nother level, this is black on black. Let the pot meet the kettle, this that.
We are Beards N Baldheads, your host Fat Lady. Got the flies down earth, got their hairline just, look at them, like looking real spectacular, like, that's Beijing or something. I gotta look at you right here, cause I'm hating if I look in your eyes. Like. True lies in the building, flies down earth. Family is also flies too. You can look like a new millionaire week. Got the Soul Survivor Barry in the building. Me and my cousin looking real righteous right now. Black.
Black is the future.
Black is the future. I like that shirt. Mr. Aggie Pride himself, Cousin D in the building.
What's good? How we doing today?
We cool. We got King Grab on the track right there. One of Plainfield's finest. He got so many dope MCs. Salute to everybody out there. We're gonna get first off. We're gonna start it off in a note with, man, shout to all the people out there driving safe. It's getting icy out there. B, you know I don't watch the news. I asked tell me some news.
So simple one from calling
Say,
shit
wow,
is
Adam
right
Texas,
here.
100 call pilot.
Ducking these different women out
100
here.
call
that's
pilot.
crazy.
That's wild out there. Yo.
Spend time for my son,
Texas, you know they go crazy with anything on the ground. Like, it's shut down, but people flying just, you know, can't stop.
There so much they don't know who to love. Put my favorite bitches on this
Definitely fatalities
Put my favorite
involved.
niggas who just around for buzz. Put my favorite rapper beats with the plug. Do she really love me? Be my biggest fear. Is she fucking on me? Be my biggest fear.
We want to shout out to all the families out there who lost a life with that. Be careful out there, because, yo, the ice is coming. They've been shutting down the highways in Jersey. What I'm hearing, I think tonight. Is that true?
Or slow down, make sure you're keeping a safe following distance.
For commercial vehicles, regular people, what do you call it? Pedestrians, whatever people call it. Not pedestrians, they people that's walking. Whatever, people that's traveling, you just driving to work, you're not shutting you down, but if you're a commercial driver, you can't get on it. Like 78, 280. 287.
So they gotta take the back way. Shout out to all the truck drivers.
Shout out to all the truck drivers out there. Shout out to my boy Schultz. Shout out to Fly Now. Shout out to my brother Todd out there, man. Shout out to all y'all.
A lot of the main roads, a lot of the main veins that they call them is gonna be shut.
All the Amazon drivers, man. All the people delivering these packages.
If you hauling a trailer, you're gonna be shut down too.
Salt your steps. You don't want to get caught out there on your Ring doorbells.
Did he say assault?
No, I said salt your steps.
Oh, salt your steps.
You
Okay,
don't want
yes.
to get
Please
caught
do
on
that.
your Ring doorbell, slipping and busting your ass.
Motorcycles, you shut
That
down
happened to
too.
me already.
That happened to you?
Yeah,
Not today.
On your Ring doorbell? You're going to get hacked. You're going to be on the internet.
We don't need none of those issues. You know, just be careful out there on that road. We just want to enforce that. We want to enforce that, and you can use that as an excuse. If you're late for work, all those out there, that was love.
Hey.
You want to be safe late or hurt early? Which one you want me to do?
Never make it.
You know what I'm saying? And never make it. Just tell your boss with concern, like, look, I'm trying. Especially, Black History Month. be able to be late every day.
Yeah, right. It's only 28 days.
Yo, but we should at least be able to be late in February. Like, it's cold, bro. Like, if you black, that should come with Black History Month. Like, you got to warm up your car.
That's funny you said it's cold, but that was a joke a comedian said.
What'd he say?
They gonna give us Black History Month. Why couldn't they give us one of them summer months, like June,
Yo, July would be perfect. Black History Cookout.
He said, why they couldn't give
If you
us
work a Monday to
summer?
Friday schedule, you actually only working like 19 days in February though. With President's Day off, if you get President's Day off, you're really only working 19 days.
Shout out.
I remember we used to get, it wasn't President's Day.
What was it?
Washington's birthday and Lincoln's birthday.
Yo, we did.
Separately.
I remember that. The 2 days.
Yeah, we got them
Colonizers.
Ooh, yo, D, you on the board with colonizer. So we gonna get one for so it's gonna be Obama Day. We're gonna get one of them.
Yeah, maybe it took
I hope they
Should
make
that-
it in the
should
summer.
that be June?
It took a long
Make
time.
it in the
July.
summer.
Took a
Yeah,
long
we
time
need a
to
summer
do.
holiday for the black.
We need-
folks.
yeah,
so
we
we have
need-
so we can have a barbecue.
So should it be the 5th of July? So we get the 4th and 5th off. It get like a double holiday.
Nah,
Because
because that's around Juneteenth. That's around Juneteenth. We
Nah.
already need that.
Too close to,
So
too
what-
close to the 4th. Anything around the 4th is dumb.
What's gonna be lit? Is Tulum gonna be lit on Obama Day? Like, where we go? Miami? Where you going? DC?
Chicago might be a spot, right?
Chicago might be a spot. Yo, it's gonna be like all star. I miss like really getting excited to be with the people. You know, I was like yo, that used to be the thing. We going down to the A, yo, it's Freak Day. We going down DC, it's homecoming. Like I miss that. So Obama Day might be the next day that we're looking for that we might get excited about. Obama Day. You know, before we continue, and spread love throughout this wonderful Black history. Let's talk about this special man in Black history. True Lies, we got True Lies back in the building. This one's for you right here. If you want to read that, you can edit that last part out, you know. But Nino Brown, if you want to say what Nino Brown was.
Nino Brown was the first black man to cancel a bitch.
No, let's be specific.
You said everybody wanted to leave the last part out.
No, I'm
light
at the view. He gonna cancel light skin. Like,
Yeah, I thought that would be more offensive. But he said first man to cancel a light skinned bitch.
yo, can I get it real quick? Shout out to my brother Mike Dickens. Let's see if my boy he might stop through tonight. Yo, can I get it one time?
If I was you, I'd
That's
watch for the pimples on the booty.
You looking for what, D?
The pimples on the booty.
Looking for the pimples on the
That's what
booty.
Nino said. If I was you, I'd watch for the pimples on the booty.
Yo, Nino had
Listen,
me
I wasn't
looking
born
for
with a
pimples.
silver spoon, Miss
Talk
Hawkins.
about it. Let me pull it. Turn that down. Turn that down. Turn that down. Turn it down. Let's get seen. Hold up. Gotta turn the music down. We got a thespian in the building.
No damn lesbian.
Come on, T.
I wasn't born with a silver spoon, Miss Hawkins. So they threatened to kill my mother. What they? They. You see him? Kareem Akbar. Yeah, he's the real head of the CMB, the whole brains of the operation. I'm telling you, if I'm going down, I'm taking a whole lot of people with me. Order in the court.
And sing. Let's give it up. Let's give it up for one more time. The boy got talent. The boy has talent. In front of that camera, on the mic. I saw you getting a little dressed up, man. There's a lot of love to the Ed T. What's up, man? Got a wedding and all that. Look like, who got married? I just know I wasn't invited.
Shouts to Kia.
Shout out to Kid. Who?
Monk, you don't know Monk, but shouts to Kia.
Okay.
Had a real good time.
Were you cha-cha slide?
No.
Open bar?
Open bar.
Did you one step this time? One hop this time? Did you do that one?
No.
Electric slide?
No.
No boogie woogie.
I didn't do it, but I danced when I'm feeling dancing.
Love on top. When that came on, that was.
That ain't come on.
That ain't
The
come
house
on.
music set wasn't.
Uh-oh. Now, it had to be a house set. You know what I'm saying? We dealing with Jersey people.
Yeah, it's the house set.
Yo, know what the problem with weddings is? If you say something negative. First of all, y'all, everyone look beautiful. Shout out to all them. I saw all the Henny boys. That's what I like to call y'all. Y'all look magnificent. The ladies look magnificent. Shout out to G Tiff, all y'all. You know, Deuce, all y'all. Marcia, everybody. I like the way he just said nothing.
Teacher don't want us to know what he get loose to. That's what you know.
No, I like the way he said nothing
Was
because
it
that
Footloose?
means maybe he disagreed with the DJ. Did you? He might have did that. Oh, once you see G Moms with the two of them. Oh, that's love, y'all. We're gonna have that picture up next week because that's love right there, man. Shout out to everybody in love. Hope all y'all pockets are cool right now. A lot of love on that dance floor. Oh, I look, man, yo, T, I wish I can't wait till you post those pictures up. You know, man, shout out to people getting married on Valentine's weekend. That's a special thing. You know, you can say, yo, we got married. Valentine's is real love. That's real.
You think that's a good time?
That's real love. Like, yo, you could, every time it's time to think about love.
I'm not going to, I know somebody say, wait a minute. I'm not saying any time is a good time.
That's the best times. Real
but,
love.
I mean, don't you want to carve out your own date? Like, to me, I never want to do nothing special on a certain day that's going to be mine forever. I want that day.
You mean like mixing your wedding with a Valentine's?
Well, it wasn't the
I don't
initial
want my
date.
anniversary.
It wasn't the initial date?
That wasn't the initial
Probably
date.
pushed back because of
What was the
COVID.
date? Was it on actual Valentine's or was it like on Saturday?
No, it was on Valentine's Day.
That's beautiful. So
but it was because of COVID that I got pushed back.
I
It wasn't supposed to
understand
be that day.
Yeah,
no
yeah,
doubt.
yeah.
But I thought it was a beautiful thing, man.
These things, I mean, these days and time, it is what it is. But I'm just like a tradition. I know people that plan it like that or get married on Christmas Day. I'm like, I don't. Nah.
Sometimes it's a discount.
Of course, I think a lot of times it is.
Sometimes
But,
it's
you
a
know,
discount. You know, shout out to the real love, man. I hope all y'all didn't spend too much. Let's not keep up with the Joneses. You know, sometimes we have, all the time just internet. Shout out if your gift got posted. Any of y'all gifts get posted? Shout out to if your gift got posted.
Internet,
Nah.
Internet,
Real killers creeping in silence.
It's real killers.
Internet made Valentine's Day worse for people.
It made everything worse for people.
All you gotta do, look,
Valentine's Day, birthdays, anniversaries, every Halloween. It made everybody. Now you gotta make sure you got the best costume on Instagram for Halloween.
But you know
like,
what? It's for people that care like that. I guess you should say.
so many people care. It's,
So many.
you got LL right
it's
there.
intolerable.
So many.
Yo, man.
Oh, the groom walked out there. I need love though. That was fire.
Oh, yo, D, read that for us. D,
We've
read.
got to stop prioritizing looking good over doing good.
So is that might be a problem with the internet? We doing more than actually looking? Is that a problem?
No, I mean, we've been saying this how long?
Saying it for too long. Like you can look like this and that's the internet too. Who wants to be
But
known?
you know what though? We live in a time where you can look good without paying a lot of money.
How much money did he pay for this right here? And is this acceptable for this beard? Shout out to my brothers with the bald head and beards. Yo, you could pay a lot of money. That haircut looks
That
expensive.
look like airbrush.
It looked like something crawling on his face.
That's terrible.
That's terrible. Are we allowed?
Like stencil beard. No, that's
He
no.
do what he wanna do,
That's a
man.
violation.
It looked like
Somebody hit the
something-
violation. We need a
looked like
nah.
something's on his
You're
face.
not stenciling nothing on my face.
It's not looking right.
Yeah.
It's not right.
That's
It's
not
not
the
right
move.
right there.
That's not the move.
It's not the move, man. Yo, man, we gotta get it right. Come on, people. Come on, people. Don't end up like that. What about this move right now? You know. Shout out to all my light skins out there, man.
Drake,
You know.
Drake from State
Yo,
Farm.
get the little heart. You know. That's
When I saw him in that Super Bowl commercial with that little heart in his hair, I was like, "Oh shit, here we go."
I don't hate it, but it ain't for me.
Yeah, don't hate.
don't hate. One more time, yo. Don't hate. Don't hate on it. I don't know. Like, I'm hating. You know.
I'm hating too. 'Cause I can't do it.
Can't
I used to get
do
the
it.
hook
I don't have
part.
no
I used to
option.
have the little hook part back in the
You know,
day.
Yeah.
something like that is gonna go back very fast.
CT used to always have the ill
I mean, that's
parts
very,
in this
that's
shit.
very temporary.
Ball now.
Very
like us.
temporary move, but I don't think I would pull it off.
You don't think you would pull it?
Mm-mm.
Yo, man.
Stars.
It's a little bugged out, man. Yo, speaking of the hair, you know, this was a beautiful picture I saw with the locks. Yo, our hair is beautiful, natural, no hair, weave hair. It's all beautiful out there. But this picture right here just represented
Them some
love.
patient people.
Patient. I'm sure they got paid for it. B, would you do this, brother, with the lock? Either one of y'all, would y'all do? Cause I see it coming with you, T.
No.
T, you
I don't
warming
want
up.
I don't want locks.
That's very artistic.
No, I don't like it.
Yeah, I don't
You
want
don't like it, like looking at it for you personally. How you feel?
I just don't like it at all.
You don't like it at all. It's not real love.
To me, it's not attractive.
B, this is real love. B, when you post,
To me, it's too. To me, I understand the hair and all, but it's too whack styles.
it's too whack. Stop.
Combined.
I just want to know, like, whose idea was it? How much did she have to beg him to do that, or vice versa? Like,
Yo, you know how many likes you gonna get? Yo, you know how many likes you gonna get on Instagram? Your likes equal love. That's real love right there.
Yeah, you probably get a whole bunch of people feel that way.
That's not real love. You know, that's LL, the one who taught us how to love these women early.
if you can turn off, I wish they had filters where you can turn off shit on Instagram on certain days.
Valentine's.
I'll turn off the love filter on Valentine's Day because I don't want to see all that fake love on there.
You know what though? You know
Just
what's
ass
crazy?
cheeks all day.
Crazy.
Just
The girl will show you the gift that she got for Valentine's
clap,
Day.
clap.
She'll show you the gift that she got.
Oh yeah.
She'll show you the flowers, you know, the jacuzzi,
Oh, my
the
God.
champagne, the lobsters, and all that good stuff. And she ain't show
I'll
you,
smack the
she
shit
ain't
out
show
of
you
you,
that
Seth
black
Rock.
eye she got about 3 weeks ago.
Oh, shots fired. Shots fired. She didn't say that she was with Nino 3 weeks ago.
She wouldn't post that.
Man, yo, she's gonna post.
That's
the
just for all my
love.
people that's feeling bad because they.
Then they had a
have no
thing with
date.
like switch your phone with your
Don't
girl on
believe everything
Valentine's
you
Day.
see.
Oh
Don't believe
man.
all the posts.
Would you
Trust me.
partake in that?
Valentine's Day challenge. Talk about it, D. What they say about that?
Valentine's Day challenge. Switch phones since y'all are so in love. Why y'all gonna drink at the same time?
What you talking about?
Switch phones since y'all are so in love. Give me that password.
Mm,
You know what I'm going right to.
where you going, D?
Right to the pictures.
Oh,
That's you find everything out.
oh,
Go right to the pictures.
oh,
No, you go to that group chat. That group chat. That's
oh. Who they really talking about?
I'm gonna check the pictures first
That
because
group-
if I
that
see
group-
pictures that I ain't seen before sent to me that's scantily clad and shit
Ooh,
like that, I know what
scantily
deal it is.
One thing I was always told: the truth is unbelievable.
Group pictures, group text is
You don't-
probably second.
You don't want to see the group chat.
That's why, yeah, group.
Shout out to Mike. Shout out to Bro.
You gonna find you gonna meet a new person in that group chat.
Ooh, who they gonna meet? Who they gonna meet?
Not the person you
Bro,
thought you was
baby.
talking to.
Oh man, so hold up. They thought that y'all was this right here. This is what they thought. They thought it was this, and then you found out she was really like that.
Throw baby.
Maybe I don't know.
I am not
you just
concerned.
you just gonna hear it. You gonna hear it. You gonna see a
what's
sailor's
in the
mouth.
phone
Ooh,
at all.
Hey, as long as
Yeah,
I
I don't
have
need
that
to know.
pic, as long as you sent me that
I'm
pic,
concerned about.
you go with that one.
I better not know. Find out about it secondhand, you know. And if there was a feature to figure out who it was sent to, that would be even better.
Not in the phone.
If you can go
Not
into the
in the
picture and see who
phone.
was it sent to.
Because you can take pictures and you can flirt your ass off on the phone. You can be somebody completely different. But when she starts meeting up,
Yeah, who you spending your time with?
now we're talking. Another game.
I can say some stuff right
All
now,
that flirting, and that's the lonely
I'm not
girls
gonna go down
game.
that
Lonely
path.
girls flirt for attention.
Hold
and
up,
things
say
of
that one more
nature.
time, B.
Hmm?
That's a lonely girl's game.
Flirting, yeah, because I mean, sometimes you need attention. There's nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong.
And not even saying being lonely is nothing bad. Some people being lonely because that's by choice.
Mm.
But I'm just saying. I mean, I don't know if I should use the word lonely or you just alone. I don't know.
I don't know.
However you want to say it.
Let me give some shout
By
outs.
yourself.
By yourself.
However you want to call it.
She-
Single.
Mm.
Mm.
I think people like that word single. You know, I guess that's the proper
Single
word.
is a new thing.
That's the word that we use. That sounds good.
No
Single.
doubt.
Makes you, you know what I mean? It don't sound like you all by yourself, I guess.
I don't know. Like,
no.
did she
I'm
just?
just saying.
I just had to put this up while we talking because I
That's
don't think
Riri.
it's Riri.
She always doing something.
She always
She
doing
on my
something.
nerves.
She get. I hate her.
Hey,
Damn.
I hate her. What's wrong with her?
I better knock it off.
You better not been talking about Riri over here, Nino. Care you Nino Brown or not?
Yo, that girl, he
I
put
defend my light
Damn,
skins.
she was something that, you know,
That was. Yo,
Yeah.
she was something serious.
she was pretty.
She was something serious. Yo, out of all these dudes. Yo, now he probably is the toughest, you know. Yo, man, shout out to LL. And cause LL, like, you know, was part of the reason why we, you know, we were able to break our shell.
You ever read his book?
I didn't, and I want to.
His wife, she went through a lot.
She went through a lot. And you see that, to get LL right now, she had to be the wife back then. See that picture? Old Kango LL in the background. This was before when all these pictures just got posted on the daily. Sometimes you have to make it to that locker. Some of y'all women ain't make it to the locker. Shout out to the girls who made it to the locker.
She went through a lot. She married him
Remember
at an
those
early
locker
age.
pics?
Locker pick for real.
Somebody come down the hall, you gotta close that shit real fast.
Word up. Yeah, a lot of cheating, a lot of
He put her through a lot.
put her through a lot.
Yeah, he did.
She hung in there.
She did.
She could have quit.
It's before he had his money. It's before I hear somebody saying, "Oh, because he got money." No, he didn't have the money yet.
He had more than most, but he didn't have
No,
enough.
back then hip hop wasn't paying like that.
Nah, it wasn't. It wasn't.
Wasn't paying like that.
You
He
know,
was one of the guys that got hip hop paid.
he did. Absolutely, he did. He came at the right time.
Yes.
He did. Why are we not? Yo, shout out to the women who are staying in there. But some women that don't stay like he had one of them Dashians. Which one he had?
Oh, he had Chloe. Odom?
Yeah,
He had Chloe.
what dash is that?
That's the second oldest behind.
No, what dash he with right now?
Oh, he not with neither one of them.
I ain't know.
I was the one that was dating everybody. Though.
This ain't Dane Dash. Nobody's sister.
Nah, it ain't
Cousin.
nobody. He was with two randoms look like it. I don't know. It could be family. I don't know.
I think he married now.
He married. This is wife. Oh, if his wife, pardon me.
That could be the wife in the black. On the
So-
left.
No, his wife is light skinned,
Oh,
but I don't
so-
know
nah,
if that's
But
her.
why are they looking at Lamar like, yo, you walking with her? That could be his lawyer.
It looked like he's in a different country.
It looked like he needs some new kicks. Why he still got these white forces on? They ain't looking right. I'm sorry. I don't need to be talking about
Lamar.
Lamar. Give Lamar some love, man.
Lamar.
OG right there.
Lam-
OG in the game. Terrible. We got to do better. Speaking of OGs, man, shout out to my Uncle Mike out there. I love when I'm out at the club and I see Uncle Mike and I see our Nene getting busy, man. A Newark legend, great uncle, beautiful man. Shout out to our Nene out there too, man. I definitely told him I was gonna shout him out. They are the life of the party. Great company, great energy. You can always feel the love. You always love being around them, man. So just want to salute y'all on that note right there. You know, but speaking of this love thing, you said, B, you're not doing this.
Nah, I don't like that.
Me and Dion can't doing this. We can't do that. It's not gonna happen. Said we're not gonna do this right here.
I thought that was Suge Knight at first, but I
Now-
had to
now this
double
man
take
right
it. It was
here.
really close.
This man right here is I was listening to Atlanta rap earlier. They got like a top 30 list of rap songs from Atlanta that put them on the map. And one of them was from Kilo Ali, and that was him right there. One of A-Town legends out there who started the movement with rap music in particular, and that was him. Now when I saw his picture, now I was like, I just gotta post it.
He from Goody Mob?
No, not Kilo Goody, not Cujo.
Okay.
You think about Timo and Cujo, not them, but that's one of them. And he had a song. What was the name of the song? That was it was a song talking about fellatio. And I never heard of it before, and it made me think about Atlanta and the booty clubs and the good times out there. Atlanta's probably the only thing that's open right now. So shout out to all people in the A. Be safe. Shout out to Brother Jock out there. Had me thinking about the love. Had me thinking about the hate. People that sometimes when you show love, sometimes you thought it was hate back in the day, like a diss. Remember, it was too much love for a rapper. If you dissed and said their name,
Right.
you gave them too much love because it's an advertisement.
I remember Jay-Z tried to stay away from it, I think, in the beginning.
Because.
Not in the beginning, when he became somebody. When anybody would say anything about him, he tried his best not to say anything.
Well, he definitely didn't say your name.
No,
Right,
he was
tried
the
his
king of the.
best.
He had the
I think
subliminal.
he really
had the
did. He
subliminal.
really tried his best. That's because
Check
he
your
was
own
part of the old
videos.
school.
You'll always be number two.
He was part of the old school that we know we're not gonna give it to you like that.
Well, the only person that did that was Tupac, really. Like Tupac,
Tupac,
started-
yeah,
he started that.
Kind of got lazy.
Tupac did.
Kind of got lazy. Maybe emotional. Whatever.
With the saying names?
Yeah.
What
One
about
of
Ice
the
Cube?
No, Ice Cube said.
I mean, but really,
Like,
like
really
took it
went
next
there?
level.
really went there.
That's why F show.
I mean, when you want to talk about that, we want to talk about. I mean, really, KRS-One.
KRS One day going at Shane.
Was the one that
Now.
he named the whole crew.
Speaking of Jay-Z, nah, he dead. Ooh, and Shantae. I heard
Yeah,
Shantae
all
still
of
got an
them.
attitude.
Yeah, he got on all of them.
I'm listening to. Speaking of Jay, I'm listening to Talib earlier. I was about to almost sound like I was lying. I was speaking to Talib earlier. Nah, he was just on my phone. I'm listening. He said he had a conversation with Jay-Z, and some people had to misconstrue when he said lyrically, I wish I could be Talib Kweli.
Right.
And he said ever since he said his name, the price went up. The engagement went up. It's the cool thing to like a Common Sense now. It's the cool thing to like a Talib Kweli. And multiple rappers started saying their names.
Okay.
So he said when you met Jay-Z, you said, you know how much love that, he said, you know how much attention and love came from you saying my name? He said, I did that on purpose.
I bet he did.
He said, I did it on purpose. Like how Jay don't waste saying names.
Jay a backpacker, really.
Okay.
That's what he was saying, though.
Mhm.
I'd rather be a backpacker, but I'm about this money.
About this money. And by him doing that, their money went up.
I ain't rhyme like common sense.
Another person who has done that, but I only heard this from one other person explain it. See, you know, we complain about 50 Cent. We say, yo, 50 Cent went at everybody. He went at everybody. He doesn't let nothing down. It's like 50 don't have to go at you. But if he goes at you and you're not as big as him, he wants you to take that opportunity
He said that.
to
before.
take that and get bigger.
He said this to
Oh,
somebody.
he blew Ross up. Then if that's the case,
I forgot who he went at somebody.
He
was
has to
like-
respect you somehow.
He went at somebody.
he said respect is out of
And he
admiration
said,
and fear.
I gave you that layup.
Mm.
I think
Admiration
it was,
and fear.
What's that guy named I'm rolling
Chameleonaire?
Chameleonaire.
He said 50 Cent did something to diss him somehow, and I think he got mad and mentioned 50 Cent.
You're right.
So 50 Cent came back and mentioned him, and he was like, I was surprised 50 Cent responded. He said, I was giving you a layup.
Giving you a layup.
I was giving you, I normally wouldn't respond
He
to
ain't
somebody
answered.
as low as you, but I'm like, you know what? I'm going to give this guy a layup. I'm going to respond to him and give him an opportunity to blow. He said, you didn't come back.
Because he understands that it's wrestling.
Right. But the guy,
50 does.
right. But Chameleonaire was too scared to
But he played
respond
it.
back.
But he played the wrestling
He
game too
didn't
much,
get
though.
it.
Did he or did
50 played the wrestling game too much, so that's why his music isn't respected anymore.
you think he played it too much?
Because he relied on it too much.
Mm.
I think he was just the attack rapper.
Even when he came out with good music, sometimes when 50 would do those antics and get at all these other artists, he still had good music that was being produced, but we were so busy. Some, not just maybe not us, because we listen to 50 and we'll listen to the mixtapes like a Sincerely Southside and
But
some of the
how
other
come we
ones. But the media was so big on 50, they just want to focus on the beef.
But how come we don't do that to Eminem?
That's whew. I think that's
I mean, he was a master attacker. I mean, we don't. do
And
that to him.
he attacked people that couldn't even defend themselves.
Exactly, but we
Right.
don't stick. We don't put him in that box.
I do.
I mean, I'm not saying you. I know you
and
do.
that's how we spoke about
I
a
know
little bit
you
last
do.
week. You're
I'm
right.
just saying the masses.
Well, what were the intentions?
Speaking about the masses,
Him
like
didn't have no intentions. He just went for shock value.
He went for
What were
shock value
50's
and
intentions?
diss.
I think 50
Hold up.
did too, though.
But no, I think he just went for
Going
shock
out-
value and disrespect. I think he felt like he can disrespect, get away with it, and you're not going to do
But
nothing.
you notice who it was.
But
though.
like he like
It was all white
He
people.
said he went at the people
Michael
that,
Jackson's a black
that's
man.
not even his.
It was
genre.
all white people.
He went at the people that's not even his genre.
It was all white people he went after. He didn't go after a bunch of black people.
Still,
He wasn't
I
going after
mean-
Jaleel White or
Nobody, cause
some random black people after Will Smith. You know,
hold
he
up,
might have
hold-
said something.
He
about
did. He
it,
did say
though.
Will Smith.
He said
got
Will
it.
Smith, but at that point,
got
Will
it-
Smith
he
is
got
a
it-
50
he
Cent.
got it-
He wasn't going at the real people.
He got it. This the real right here. What you talking
Nick
about?
Cannon? Oh my
What you
God.
talking about? This ain't the real.
50 did go after.
Whoop whoop whoop, wilding out like that ain't the
50
real.
50 went out after some people. People
Yo.
say he should have. But still, that's what you're
50,
supposed to do.
but 50. This what 50
And what
said.
M say? I shut my mouth about talking about Suge and all that because he already know.
He
Ain't
know the
nobody
deal.
have to tell him that. He better not ever.
But the difference with 50, one thing with 50, 50 was creative. 50 said, "Yo, y'all
Insane
got
clown posse. Like, look who he came. with.
nah,
Come
nah,
on.
whack people. You're right. 50 felt like, yo, I'm gonna
He
take.
wasn't coming at
I'ma
MOP
take your song,
like
make it
that.
better. He wouldn't.
But
No.
we still found it
'Cause he respects the
entertain-
game.
But still, it was found entertaining though. At the end of the day,
But it was
he was
entertaining.
living off of just going after other people.
Who talking about 50?
No, Eminem.
Eminem,
But Eminem was actually really good at that time.
He
too.
was though. It wasn't. I'm saying it was bad.
I know the
so,
argument,
It wasn't
but-
bad
so,
rap.
but for both of them, but for both
I
of
got no
them,
problem with me.
but for both of
With
them,
neither one of them.
y'all make a great point. Once you start getting whacked, the antics don't last.
In 50, when's the last time 50 put a good song out?
big rich
like
town.
like a month ago.
What?
He put out
50
a good
still
song.
got good music.
He put a good song out like a month ago.
He been putting out that music with Pop Smoke pretty good.
50 stayed with some good music. I get that to 50.
He had a couple of songs.
Nah, I don't think he stayed with good music, but
Like once a year, once
every few.
compared, you know what I'm saying, to artists, you should be like he should be gone.
I heard he got some new stuff coming on with this BMF.
Oh, can't wait.
I heard he got some new stuff with the BMF soundtrack.
Yo, man, BMF is the biggest ever to get popped in the black community. Is it?
Yeah.
Are they the biggest? But media wise and
That
What
is
about
black,
CMB?
That is Black Mafia. family,
CMB right here?
correct?
you know, they was the first, you know, but then you had the people. We're going back to that 8 now. We're going back to the 8 now. Now Kilo Ali was one of the first to put that hip hop on his back when it came to the 8. This before Dungeon Family and all them. It started with him. But then when it came to that era, you know, speaking of that BMF, it came to this era right here. It had the Jeezys and the Gucci's.
Yeah.
And you know, we spoke about them having a verses before. You know, shout out to the Queens, mommy keeping it cute. On Sunday, we spoke about it when they were on. But one thing I had to ask my brothers, shout out to my boy LPA and all the Zoes and all my people from One Stop, One Step Ahead. Shout out to them. We were talking about the differences between Jeezy and Gucci. Did y'all listen to both?
Yeah.
Nah, I wasn't a Gucci fan at all.
I didn't listen to Gucci. Did you listen to Gucci?
I was down south, so I heard Gucci before I came back up here,
So
and
you-
it was around the same time.
I mean, I
They
knew
were
about
around the
him,
same
though.
thing,
So,
yeah.
but that feel, because I didn't.
Oh, it was
I
crazy
missed a
down
lot
south.
of music.
With the Gucci and the Jeezy down south was
Did
crazy.
you listen to Gucci like that? Or I'm a Jeezy dude.
No, Gucci was, to me, I think Gucci at the time was more the younger.
Gucci was the streets, like
Yeah, I think more
gutter.
Gucci was the
I
streets.
think more the younger kids were listening to Gucci.
So I asked my boy, I was like, yo, what is the difference between Gucci and Jeezy? And they were down with the BMF days back then. He said, Gucci, we're looking at Gucci. Gucci's from the mud. Gucci is that one that makes you feel like, man, I can make it from out of here with this rap music. So a lot of the hustlers, a lot of people who aren't on like that, who didn't make it to the Nino status or the Nicks and Diamonds out there, they loved Gucci. I was late with Gucci, I was late with Jeezy. Well, man, that Jeezy was something different.
Jeezy was getting passes though from people.
How so?
He had the BMF. They gave him the big pass. He had
BMF.
them. They was riding.
He
around
had the
for
bad
anything.
boy, and that's what my boy was saying.
Well,
Like,
yeah, he had two deals.
he had. That's what they took. That. Thank you for reminding. He said he had the 2 deals,
And then he had Def Jam
and then he had Def Jam.
and Jay. So he had passes.
He had a perfect situation, but I mean that's not his fault.
It's
No.
not.
And then on top of that, it's not like he ain't motherfucking like put the work in, or like for BMF to even fuck with him, he was putting the work in by himself.
He did put the work in.
So I went to school with, and I know his DJ from back then.
DJ Folk.
Yeah, that's my boy.
Oh,
So
shit. Small world.
Yeah, I know. Like he put in a lot of work for
Yeah.
Jeezy back in then. I remember folk used to come and yo, Jeezy, and this is Jay. This is 2002,
Yeah, I respect Jeezy's hustle.
2003. Heavy down there. So that's what I'm saying. I came back up here with 05, 06. They was on Jeezy and Gucci down there from 2001, 2002. So
Yo, I respect.
street shit, straight street shit, all
Yo.
straight street shit.
And it's funny because at one point, thank you, the A started off, you know, his first song was Cocaine. So you had him with Cocaine, you had Raheem the Dream. Then the A sound started switching, it started getting lyrical.
Yeah.
Once it got to the Organized Noise days with Big Boy and Outkast and Goody Mob, it started to switch.
It started off with like what DJ Mike and those guys.
Yeah, DJ Mike, Kilo Ali, it started
Just
with
bass music.
bass music.
Right. Like Florida.
Like, yo, similar to Florida, just like a Florida, but then they got a little bit more lyrical, in my opinion.
You know, they definitely went to rap.
They definitely went to rapping.
Outkast did that.
Outkast, and at one point in the A, it seemed like the A was full of love, to a point where us in the New York region, the North region, we looked at like everything was love. And even out there,
They was on conscious rap.
even
Love in
out
your
there,
mouth,
they
okay.
best people.
Goody Mob.
Love in Your Mouth. That's the name of the. Thank you, D. Thank you. The song is called Love in Your Mouth,
With Big
featuring
Boy.
featuring Big Boy.
Now that's Love and Get Matt Alf and we affiliates. Yep. That's a Big Boy said that on Artist Story Channel Part 4.
And it came from the song that he had in 97 with Kilo. Thank you, D. Then it went from that stage, the Goody Mob stage, like, yo, they could rhyme, they getting respected for music, to now it's the trap. Right. And the trap in the streets became the bottle.
But it's always been the trap, though.
It's always been the trap?
Because Outkast, I remember
the
them
first one
saying,
to say it.
Yeah, I remember them saying that on Heroes Eventually Die.
Just like
on the
that.
song Coming
Just like that.
On the song Coming
Trap. That was the first
that's
time.
body already know.
So,
But on the other one,
I'm talking about
I
you
got
talking about
confused.
Southern Playalistic Cadillac?
When it was
funky
like,
music?
I'm talking about Quemini. That's the same album.
same album.
The second album.
Yeah, no, the third album. But you talking about AC Aliens.
But first time I heard trap was then. We had this image that everyone is getting along in Atlanta when it came to music. But even some of them was getting popped, but they still didn't reflect with their music. You got, who was my man? Saha the Prince?
Oh, they just did him dirty.
Yo, did y'all hear about what happened with him?
Nah.
Saha the Prince. Now, mind you, he was in the streets too, like just like a Jeezy and Gucci. But it doesn't come out that through his records. He's an artist. He changed his life. I don't want to focus on the street sales. I want to show you. I want to show you I'm an artist.
Shit, he writing for the right people,
He
too.
writing for the right people.
And
He
he's
writing
for Yeezy. You know.
That No Dope
Well,
on
not just them,
Sundays.
Beyonce, all of them. He writing for all of them.
All of those people. One of the best.
That No Dope on Sundays album is bananas.
And what do y'all know? T, can you explain what happened?
Not really.
Well, from what we do know.
I just heard that he got shot at and his car crashed.
Got shot at, car crash. I'm like,
Oh,
damn.
recently?
Recently, like within the past-
Yesterday.
Yesterday.
Oh, shit.
He lived.
And he lived.
Okay.
It's like
Down in Atlanta?
down in the
Niggas,
end.
yo, Atlanta is the
Wild,
wild,
too.
wild west right now.
Wild
It's
too.
going on down
Always
there.
been,
Crazy.
But we don't, as a people, we looked at it as, because of music, we had the image until it got to them.
Right.
We looked at, yo, it's all love.
They was doing the crazy stimmy scams down there, so now niggas trying to eat and they
I think
not
they
getting
were,
them.
I think when Atlanta first came out back in the late '90s, early 2000s, they were all love because they were scrounging to get recognition, so they was teaming together to make it happen.
Did
You know, a lot of Atlanta rappers only messed with each other. Like they were doing a lot of songs together. That whole collaboration down there with the Goody Mob and Outkast.
No, don't forget Jermaine Dupri.
No, JD now, yo, they put in work.
It was
And
a lot
literally,
of-
Crisscross came out before all of them.
Mhm. You're right. And they had them, I think Jump was like maybe number 3 as most important songs coming out the A.
But they didn't get taken seriously until it was like Outkast. Nobody really took.
Till Southern Playlist.
Yeah,
Till
nobody
No
really
Doubt
took the
music.
South Atlanta seriously until the Outkast guys.
They ain't take them serious.
Well, you're not even. I'm just
Nah,
saying.
nah, yeah,
that's
it-
when
it
you
took a
had,
minute.
but they
But
forced
they
their
had
way
to.
through.
They did.
You had to.
They was too dope.
Right.
They was too
It
dope.
was a situation where you just had to be a hater then.
Yeah, and that's what happens with music. The hate. The hate.
Yeah. Even me, I was down. Trust me, I'm in down south, trying to promote my music. What I call my music, my genre, my region. I'm down there playing Wu-Tang, and I'm down there in '93 playing Wu-Tang and Nas. You know, I'm playing Beat Nuts. I'm playing, you know, all the stuff that's
Fat
hot.
Joe.
Trying
All-
to get everybody to see like this is what, you know, we listen to. They're playing me their stuff. They're playing 8-Ball MJG. They're playing
Oh, they had
TRU
joints,
Clip.
though.
He born
You know,
he fire.
Woo!
You know what I'm saying? They're playing DJ Mike and DJ Jimmy. They're playing all these guys. They playing. I'm like, man.
Did they look at their artists as heroes and gave more respect in the Tennessee more so than like they were at that time with 8-Ball MJG? Because what had happened over these years, my point where I'm gonna get to, is the hate that's happening with rap, and it's been happening for years. But sometimes, depending on what type of artist you are, they hold you to a certain prestige. They put you on a certain they get a pass.
Right.
They get respect. We're not trying to shoot at them.
Right.
I thought someone like a Saha would not get shot at. You would think these two, hey,
Niggas killed Jam Master Jay, man.
Right.
but until we found out the real what he was getting into, you understand. But you're right with that. You're right with that. He should be held.
He had behind the scenes.
He had behind the scenes stuff, but yo, that stuff that
all
could have been
rappers are
talked out.
targets. They shot Benny. They shot Boosie. They
That's
killed,
what it is?
what's his name? Mac 3, whatever. You know, they killing niggas. They killed Chinks. They killed Stacks. Like, they come after these niggas regardless
Niggas
of
killed-
where they
I
live
didn't
at.
think in the
Nigga
South
killed-
it was gonna happen.
nigga
Who they
killed
at,
Nipsey.
where they come from. Exactly. In front of his own
Nobody's
spot.
safe.
This shit don't matter. They will kill you.
But the crazy part is they go into rap to leave the streets.
But they don't leave the streets.
They don't leave the street.
But then again, it's like, how can you really, in Nipsey's case, how can you effectively make a change in your community and not
Without
be in
being
it?
in the streets. Yeah.
Yo.
Just in a different.
Because
just in
you
a different
gonna be with the
threshold.
people. It's just like Malcolm X. I mean, Malcolm X didn't have to be at the Audubon.
Now this is the difference though. Malcolm wasn't rich.
Yeah, he wasn't.
These people get money now.
But prior to, I mean, before his disassociation, they was paying for everything.
And you make a great point.
They was paying
Ma-
for
Malcolm
everything,
was
but
trying-
He ain't have no money.
Yeah, I'm just
Yeah.
saying, but he didn't need it.
But-
Because a prophet, even in the Bible, like a prophet,
Didn't have
they
riches.
didn't have a job.
Yeah.
So your ties was for them to survive.
That's like preachers today.
That's what it was for.
A lot of preachers today don't have jobs.
And that makes sense because they are important to our community. The difference are these people were they trying to change the community, help the community, or help themselves?
Well, that's why I said
From the community.
That's why I said Nipsey specifically.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Or were they trying to help themselves? Was some of it karma? The karma that Saha did put in work in the streets. He said it could have been my karma coming back.
That's
A
different.
lot of them put in work in the streets. Should we not look at some of these artists? Well,
I mean, nobody want to do. Anybody think that?
nobody wants.
I know what I'm saying.
Don't
Nobody
lie.
think that
Ain't
Nipsey
nobody-
didn't put no work out.
He was a shooter.
Exactly. So I mean, nobody wants to look at it like that.
So when we give the pass of like, nah, man, he tried to make a change, and not just you, T, like we all feel, like a lot of us feel this way, like he tried to help the community, but like, sometimes that karma.
No, we seen Menace to Society. We know how that ends.
Come
Yeah,
back.
I said we're gonna talk karma now.
You saw what Kane did. Kane tried to change, but it was too late.
Don't die. Stay up, King.
You did too much, and I mean, sometimes it just is what it is. You did too much.
Does it make us? Why do we automatically have to be harder now though? Like him, he got tough. Yo, Nick should have never got tough. I can understand 50. You got shot 1,000,000 times, but now he's even tough. Why when we grab this mic, we got to be tougher and mad in this?
Nick could have stayed.
I don't think it's that Nick got tougher. He got a lot richer.
But also you disrespecting Nick family.
Talking about his wife.
Well, especially like with Eminem and shit. Like, yeah, you was disrespecting his whatever.
Yo, Nick got some ladies now, y'all.
He got an
Yo,
all-star.
but shout
He has an
out to
all-star
Nick.
lineup.
Shout out
He's
to
a
Nick.
sniper.
He's still with it. He's
He's a
still with it.
sniper.
American Sniper. He.
Yo, he's an American sniper.
Mhm.
But now, like my point earlier is, when you got money, you don't have to be in them streets. Get out.
So he not in them. That's why he had battle rappers with him.
Exactly.
But also,
Why don't we know how to get out our own way?
I'm talking about when you have money though, you need people that are hungry around you, because otherwise then you become stagnant. That's
He
why.
definitely-
That's why Jay, driving a Bentley, has a Beanie Siegel around.
Young Chris.
You need that youth around you.
You need that youth. You need that hunger of, they ain't got it though.
Yeah, like Rocky 3. You know, he had it all. He lost. And where was he at? He in the gym in L.A. getting it in with Apollo and On Lim in the Hood.
Getting with Apollo. Thank you for bringing up Rocky, because I thought about Rocky. Shout out to my cousin Rocky, who was going to kill me. He upset at me. But in Rocky, the American dream, if you work hard and stay focused, you will win. Against all odds, you will win. If you just work hard. You could be so good, you regular, flat-foot, white Italian dude from Philly, you could beat the most athletic Apollo.
Nah, that
If
was
you
Clubber
believe-
Lang on roids.
Clubber Lane.
In 3, yeah, that was clever.
But no, but I'm talking about you have a chance to
You got a
even
chance.
beat. The thing in America, we have a chance. You have a
Rocky
chance.
couldn't even read the
No,
script.
no, not everyone. I mean, you can say you have a chance, and you have the same opportunity to
Same opportunity.
to maybe go about what you want. You might not have the same obstacles, but we ain't gonna act like nepotism not prevalent. Like,
First of all, nepotism and prevalent. You
There's
back
no
on the
way.
boards.
There's no way he beats Clever Lane. bro.
There's no way he beats Clubber Lane. What about even Apollo?
Maybe Apollo, but there's no.
Maybe
way.
I don't think
Apollo,
neither one of
them-
Apollo,
you-
yes,
I don't
because
think neither one of them-
Apollo was
Time
fat.
out. But you know why Apollo was possible?
Why is it
Because Chuck Wepner went 15 rounds with Muhammad Ali.
But did he win?
No, he didn't. But I'm just saying that's why.
No, I gave
Apollo was fat. He was full. He was at the top of the world.
Apollo was realistic to
he
me.
felt invulnerable.
I could see that, but no.
Get a point for that.
Like we forget Rocky a real story.
He was not.
Yeah.
Plagiarized.
He was not beating
Fake.
Clever Lane.
Based off, but the truth, because in boxing, no, he could. Because in boxing, it's win or lose.
Hey,
Sometimes a draw.
Tyson Fury beat Deontay Wilder.
So, he did, but
No,
hold, before we get to that,
Tyson
before we get
underrated.
to that point, even with this hip hop thing, it's an American dream that you can do it. You work hard. American dream, you can believe, and you have a chance to get it. But you really don't get it sometimes from the mud, like some of these people. Because like Rocky was from the mud, just like these two. They had the American dream. They conquered.
He was a loan shark.
They conquered their loan shark.
Illiterate.
Illiterate loan shark and girlfriend
But
smelled
they said
like
Jeezy's not from
pets
Atlanta though.
all day. I couldn't have a girl who smelled like
They said
animals.
Jeezy not from Atlanta though.
Nah, Jeezy's not.
He was born in South Carolina.
Jeezy's
But who
not.
cares?
But he put in his work. Now,
Who cares?
is it? Our stories are realer than the stories that they portray. Is how I feel. It's like with our American dream, and our American dreams are the masterpieces. Our American dreams are the JDs. We still don't have that type of opportunity, like we used to in the music game. And when we get in this game, now we want to fight. We want to argue. I remember TJ dissing his mans in high school. They going back making diss records.
That wasn't really my man's, but it was.
Ah man, he trying to say he couldn't fly, he couldn't dress
No,
like
but
you.
it was like we was definitely
it was
cordial.
fun.
Yeah, it was fun. Yeah.
But you had to come with disrespect. Was he dressing like this? T?
Nah, we was all wearing Momavis.
No, I said, was he dressing like that?
No, I'm saying he was wearing that
He
too.
wearing Momavis too. You know, just making sure. So you know. But back in the A, it just bothers me like when I see all this going on. When I see the American dream, it's possible for a Rocky, which we look like that's impossible. But they look at we're not going to be successful with what we do. We're not and we but we do become successful. So shout out to all those people out there. But back to that South, now the harmony's gone, the love is gone, and back so in Tennessee, and I'm going back to the regional thing. Was it like that for A-Ball and MJG? Because they busting in Memphis now.
No, I think A-Ball and NJG, people looked at them as like heroes.
That's what our rappers used to be. He was my hero.
They were heroes because no one really had came up out of Tennessee at all that made it to to global status. Like them guys were global. They would have videos. Nobody else had it. Videos and stuff like that. But them. It was other guys that were making music, but they were still, underground. Because Master P was out. But he wasn't where 8-Ball MJ. He was at the time.
He was, and
wasn't.
And P was another person who people respected because they saw
he was still
his
underground.
grind.
Right. But
D.
MJ and them had made it to the big time.
They did. D, when you was in Carolina, thank you, B. When you was in Carolina, it's a melting pot like every other college. And right now, the baby and King Draft, shout out to King Draft representing. He out of NC, but Plainfield representative. Was it beef amongst cliques of rappers in school at an HBCU just because they're rappers?
Nah, we used to talk about.
Hold up,
we used to have
D, I'm not
Jay-Z
talking
and
about
Nas
you,
battles.
D. I'm not talking about. No one's going to battle you. Let's be clear.
No, I'm talking about Jay-Z and Nas battles. Like we used to talk about Jay-Z and Nas more than anybody from down south around there at the time. Like
it was just they couldn't.
I mean, Ludacris was coming out.
No, I'm talking about the people in school.
In school?
Because that was their time. Look, if they got recording equipment, this a rap clip. I think everybody in college had rap clips.
It was all Cash Money was taking over the No Limit at the time. Like it was kind of weird. There was none of that.
There was none of that.
It was New York. It was the New York. Who's better, Jay-Z or not?
No doubt. And we were still fans.
Even the people from down south would be in all those conversations.
No
with
doubt.
Us, so
no doubt.
It wasn't no down south conversation, honestly.
No doubt.
In the first, even when I was in school in Massachusetts with a bunch of Florida boys, they was all no limit, no limit, no limit. Yeah, they listened to the 8-Ball NJGs or the True, stuff like that, or the
Tila.
UGKs and stuff like that. But
Tila.
It was no
Tila was that dude.
Should we not? But being how beef is always coming on, should we not get upset because it's been part of hip hop all day? Yo, we look at loving hip hop. And we say all they do is beef. All it is drama.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yo, really?
'Cause it's facilitated.
Is that what hip hop's really been about?
It sells
Exactly.
What's the most entertaining part? The beef.
because it's braggadocious rap anyway. Isn't that what it's about? Saying what you can do better than anybody else?
That is. Or did we get away from the art when it came to the love and hip hop? And now it's just the drama.
I mean, that's a show.
That's a
so
different type of. That's not even artistry, and it's not.
It's not artistry.
That's
anymore.
scripted. That's a scripted show. Somebody's coming up
Well,
with
no,
those
because
plots.
I mean, it's just distasteful.
That's what it is. That's what I'm. That's the.
Because
word
I
I'm
was
looking
going to
for.
say like it's
This
not.
ain't distasteful, though, right? Tick?
Because it's not real drama.
Yeah, because I would say at least like making the band and all that, like
Right.
that, or even the Real World. Well, Real World was actually probably really
That was
real.
the best one.
Everyone gets
Yeah, but
real.
all that stuff happened, and it was I mean, it was on TV, and it was probably scripted to a point too. But now it's just extra. Like it's really not reality. It's just,
I think Real World was probably more edited than scripted.
You think so?
I
Might
think,
bang.
but then they had to learn how to
but,
script it.
well, it was done well.
I think. No, I would say maybe the first series. Not the third series, but
the first like
season,
3 to 4
right.
seasons
I think that was real,
probably
real
raw.
Yeah, but
like
then
you
they had
said,
to
edit
like,
it.
edit it, and then
Producers had to figure out how to get
Yeah,
it
to
just
keep
for
it
stuff
going,
going on.
right.
But all the stuff,
They
all
got you
that
crazy.
ratchet TV category stuff they got, it's just people putting in their plot twists, like setting up scenarios. Like how many restaurants you can go to that got 13 glass cups filled with water on it,
But that's the crazy
and
part now,
everything
though.
to throw, and
the people that's like you've been watching the same people for so many years. You just lost. You're no longer looking at them as people anymore. They're characters.
Oh, man, thank you, shout out to everybody, YouTube, yeah, all y'all, man. Shout out to everybody on the check-in. Shout out to my cousin Cinch. Said artistry, spoken word is old school. Gil Scott Heron and the Last Poets. Messages, not mess. And thank you. I remember my godfather Reggie, her brother. The first time he was like, man, listen to this. I used to always go there down in Chapel Hill, you know the fam. So then I'm listening to my rap. He plays his record with the Last Poets and got that going, and I'm listening. It was dope music. Y'all know about it. As we got older. Shout out to Uncle Mike. Uncle Mike, I just posted the pic earlier. Shout out to Uncle Craig holding it down. Shout out to shout out to my boy Chris Stevens. Make sure y'all get that cash fit, man. Get that gear. And it says, shout out to Sweet Pink. Hey, look at my boo. Hi, boo. And D, not us. Not us talking about Cousin D. Man, look, if you want some entertaining, if you want that ratchet, you don't need the same characters, but intelligent ratchet, y'all better watch, my girl Sweet Pink every Wednesday. She gets busy. Shout out to my boy Shango Vipester. 9 o'clock, so make sure y'all follow Tara Morrison. That's where it's at. That's where it said, yes, my boo is speaking. Yo, D, what's the effect, D? What is it?
I don't know. It's the Manchurian effect. That's
The
a
Manchurian. What is
candidate.
the
That's a candidate.
The Manchurian.
Those are all mind games.
The Manchurian effect. Oh, y'all, they are serious, man.
I read that book.
What is the Manchurian? Speak on these people. Like, who needs to? I don't know. I never read it.
The Manchurian candidate?
Is it too much to say?
About somebody the government. it's
Yo,
somebody
you know
with
what's
the
a problem
government
when people
program
look at
to
you? Yo, I'm like,
assassin somebody.
It's a political like government thing. Yeah.
It was like some brainwashing shit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they like brainwash somebody to
Some
assassinate.
some MK Ultra shit.
Yeah, some other stuff.
Y'all be
That's why I said. I said I can't even sit and try to explain.
It's like I was watching
right now.
Inception last night. That's a good ass
What-
movie.
What's Inception?
Man, I hate
I
a
love that
dream
movie.
inside of a dream.
Inception is a dream. It's a movie about
I made a-
people who
I
can
made
go
a
into
verse about
somebody's
that shit.
dreams to extract information.
Extract.
Or they're trying to but the main
I
plot,
don't know
they're
the
trying to
verse.
put an idea into somebody's head.
That movie made me laugh because it tried to outthink itself.
Oh, so it's too much. Is it like what's
Yeah.
that? What was the Vanilla Sky? Is it like Vanilla Sky?
Vanilla Sky or the
Vanilla
Butterfly
Sky was too
Effect?
much. Like
It's something like Vanilla Sky.
I'm like, hold up, I'm sober,
Yeah, it's
and I'm
something
like,
that.
I thought I was a pretty good
It's
college
like,
student.
It's like the
I-
Matrix
Too
in
much.
reverse. Yeah, it's
You gotta watch it on mushrooms.
I can't. I
Nah,
can't.
I like Inception.
no. To me,
I like mushrooms on my
if you
pizza.
gotta be that type of person like this type of movie, but if you don't, you're not gonna like it.
I
I just
agree.
laugh because I just love all the movie, but I just see how people could be turned off by it. It's like Point of View. You ever seen that?
I didn't see that one. I did see the
It's a movie where you see this 9 different people see the same thing happen,
I know about POV on
and,
certain.
and when it happens, they rewind it
POV.
and then
Nah,
watch.
you crazy.
So you basically watch the same thing happen 9 times, 9 different points of view.
That sound kind of dope.
It sounds dope.
I thought that was is a Vantage Point.
Yeah, that's it. You know, yeah, Vantage Point it's like two movies like that. It's Vantage Point and another one called Point of View, but they both the same concept.
Yo,
That's too much though, man. We want to keep watching the same scene go over and over.
Shout out to Antoine.
Different views.
Remember Gleam in the Cube, Jay?
Yo, first of all, shout out to all my
Skateboards.
skating movies. Shout out to Rad. Shout out to Gleam in the Cube. Shout out to
Said
Antoine on the
Rad.
check-in. Yup, man.
BMX bikers.
BMX bike. Yo, if y'all ain't know, Barry was a BMX
That
biker.
was.
Neighbor was a yo, man. We giving love this month, man. Yo, man, shout out. Cause we like duos, we like partners. And sometimes, some people before they got to this level right here, yo, they had love for each other. And if you knew the names TNC, you knew those names, they were powerful names, man, because they was brothers who had love for each other. Turtle and Crockett. And they might not get this type of credit.
Turtle and Crockett.
Turtle and Crockett.
Might be
We
right.
talking about my boy Dave Wynn,
Ah,
and we talk about Greg McCrae. Now
Yes,
you
sir.
might love and hate them. You might love them. You might hate them. You might think they're just okay. You might think they're cool. What I'm gonna say is salute to what they did for the community at certain times with the BMX. Am I telling the truth,
Yeah,
Big? When
they
it came to
did.
they had the TC cycles and
they
bikes.
Definitely did. Right there on where the BSU.
Right on was that on 7th and Clinton.
Yeah.
On 7th and Clinton, we're in our community, and it's for the next people that's gonna come up. Shout out to the Riddies and all them, and because
Had
y'all gotta
the
get
t-shirts made for us.
your
and all that.
T-shirts.
Yep.
They had on the parade. They had all the kids on their bikes.
Mhm.
B was one of those bike people. How was that
Definitely
experience, B?
was.
Was that major for us at that time?
I mean, it wasn't a whole lot of going on like that around the area, period. Especially with a bunch of black kids. So, that's what made it cool. And bikes were expensive.
Bikes
So
were
everybody couldn't do it. I was happy, but my parents was willing to pay the money.
You
So
so
they
they
gave-
take a little trip to South Plainfield.
I mean, I would racing down in.
So they gave us a discount on bikes.
Yeah.
Let's be clear. They gave us discounts on bikes for the kids where bikes were our cars.
Bike parts.
Bike parks. We got
Minor
skate
fixes
parks.
for free.
Mm.
Flat tire, fix it. You don't have to pay.
Yo,
Stuff
man.
like that, yeah.
Shout out to the two of them because they had stuff for the community. They had the bikes, they had the skateboard. Y'all know I'm a skater, and I used to get busy. I definitely went in South Plainfield and got my skateboard from TNC. Shout out to my boy Corey, who used to work over there. They had the slot car machines. We had small black businesses
Yeah.
back then as well. Shout out to everybody who's doing their thing now. But yeah, man, look, just want to show some love out there to people who's been doing it, and let's give them a sign. Because somebody might not remember, because it wasn't on Instagram.
Nah, actually, when I met McCrae later, and it was weird because I was like, that was y'all. Like,
was
you know
y'all.
what I mean?
Shout out to Dave Wynn, man. He held it down for a lot of us.
Yeah.
Straight up, working wise, man.
Yeah, no doubt about
Yo,
that.
he employed
Summer program.
summer programs, man. He employed the kids when they came back from college.
That's some pro athletes come through them programs.
A lot of pro athletes. A lot of pro athletes. It's gone now. I said it.
Yeah, damn.
It's
ain't
gone
that
now.
something? That's harsh.
I wish he could come back.
No YMCA.
A lot of stuff is
A lot
gone.
of stuff gone.
It's gone, man. So man, that means for all our political figures out there, all our people who get those grant monies and all that stuff, man, put it together.
Y'all ain't never got two things that match.
But now I gotta get my man on here. He got a position on that board president. And gotta get him on here.
Shout out to
opinions.
we going.
Give him opinions on some things.
We
See what's
shout
going on for
out to my peoples out
Yeah,
there.
these years is coming
Sometimes
out.
it might be a conflict, but we're gonna get it right.
Hmm.
We wanna make sure we're gonna get it right.
Yeah. Well,
Word up.
Think what it is. You gotta hear what people gotta say, what they gonna be doing.
Absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
right now people think because the kids are in the pandemic and they're not in school that the education stopped. It's not.
Like kids aren't out there in life, y'all. I felt excited seeing kids ride their bikes today. D, what kind of
Yeah.
bike you had, yo? D, you remember the bike days, but like, I'm not gonna let
Had a
Barry
mountain bike.
talk
I
yet, because
forgot
Barry
what
had
kind.
the
I had a
best
mountain bike.
rotors, pegs. My
Yeah, we used to get
BMX was,
those from South Plainfield.
Don't do
borrow. You had to borrow.
it. Don't do it. We
No,
all started
that was the first. Cousin D had the first Uber,
Mm.
and it was a bike Uber. He would eat pizza with the fine kids around the way, and just Uber a bike sometimes maybe.
Yeah.
Beep, beep. That's what he would do. I'm scared to ask.
I just had a regular mountain bike.
You had a regular mountain bike?
Yeah.
I feel like you didn't want your sneakers to touch the mountain bike, the pedals at all. Like, you might get a crease.
Nah.
Can y'all see True Lies riding a bike?
Everybody
The
rode
beach
bikes.
cruiser.
The beach cruiser?
You know
real
what?
slow, real smooth.
One of the decked out Mexicano joints.
No doubt.
Mountain bikes were definitely just for transportation. Wasn't trying to do nothing spectacular on it.
Norfolk Plowns.
That's it, just riding.
Antoine said North Plainfield and South Plainfield had them fire bikes, man. Shout out to y'all for all y'all Uber
Y'all go ahead.
young
Everybody
entrepreneurs.
Don't get caught trailing that bike, but take the back street.
Take the back
Take the trail through Cedarbrook Park.
Take the back street, man. Yo, look, they just,
It's talented when you can trail too.
Ooh. Who was talking about that one time?
Right with no.
That's when you know when you can hold one handlebar on each side. You got 2 bikes, or you got one.
Oh man, I do not miss those days when someone actually stole your bike.
Somebody stole my bike before.
That's the game.
That's the game.
That's the game. You
That's
happy
karma.
to you. Oh yeah.
It's karma.
Oh yeah. I've
You
come
got-
out plenty of days.
Chalk it up to it. Chalk it up.
You think you're so good? Like, I'm gonna leave it right here. Ain't nobody gonna mess with
your
my bike.
I put my bike upside down. I thought it was good.
But especially when y'all go. This is when you had your family. I was.
But you ever had somebody drive you around trying to find your stolen bike?
Yes.
What?
And I felt it.
What?
Get
And
in the car.
And I found
Get
it.
in the car.
My-
I'm going.
My father.
I got a
my
feeling it
father
was on
wasn't playing.
Arlington. I got a feeling it was on Arlington.
It probably was.
What-
Nah,
Probably about
I
Arlington.
found mine on 4th Street.
Yeah, well, that's a good point. Too.
One
Trying to
of
find
mine's
it back in
made,
those days. too.
one of mine's made it over to Kensington, somewhere down
They
Kensington
stole
one
mine from
time.
the
We had to hop
baseball
out on
field.
them.
Why you?
I was out there trying to be good.
Why it always happens with it's a distraction. T, now T, I know you came up. Which one of your friends had a pool? See, I remember the Silas Field days.
My friend had
You
a
had
pool?
any of your friends who had a pool? Would or would you just go swimming like Silas Field for the most part?
I didn't really swim like that, but yeah, my friends didn't have pools.
Okay, so look, you would I was blessed to have a little little upper ground pool, above ground. But then when I really want to have fun, going to my cousin crib on the other side of town where you got the in-ground pool. The reason why I mention it is when y'all went to them public parks,
That's where we had to go.
yo, the public pools. You know how many bikes got stolen when you in that
Mm.
event?
Oh man.
Never rode my bike there.
You knew what time it was.
Never rode our bikes there. We would walk. We were close enough to walk. We knew better. Even your locks would get bolted off.
Yo, you going to Dairy Queen, thinking that you're gonna be
Dairy Queen.
Dairy Queen, remember them days, chopping up, thinking that you're just gonna be bagging some bags for some money, and somebody will break the locks.
Yes, the locks would get broken.
Somebody riding around with a thick pair of vice grips.
Somebody had bolt cutters.
You can break them with the vice grips too. They had
That
one
back
of those
thing,
things,
yeah.
thin chains.
Ooh,
The
man.
vice grips cut them.
My
shits.
fault. We just gonna randomly be going to Riri. It ain't got no rhyme or reason when we come to her,
Wild,
but just
wild
in the
thoughts.
middle, you know, we just gonna be coming to Riri.
Damn, she went A$AP Rocky.
How did she make?
Smack
Like,
the
you
shit
don't
out of
need
A$AP.
lingerie?
I'll tell
Like,
you.
what you say, D?
She don't. I said she's with A$AP. I'll smack the shit out of A$AP.
He's with him now?
That's what she went.
Yeah.
Nah, that's a long time ago, man.
No. Look it up, T.
The simplicity of it.
Current.
I like the simplicity and the art.
Is that she wearing her what Fenty?
Fenty.
That's what she got. That's
I
the
don't
little
know. Is
silky
that her
draw.
line? Right? That is her.
She got Fenty. That's her line.
Yeah, that's her. I'm sure that's what she's probably promoting.
A girl's gonna be
Style.
stealing your drawers now. You know, if they with you, if you got the silkies. I really
Nah,
don't care
they'll
what kind
steal
of
your
body.
Ithaca. What are those called? The Ethica?
The Ethica, that's the thing now, right?
They'll steal those from you.
Oh, okay.
Man, I haven't had a pair of silk boxes in quite some time.
Me neither. That used to be my little Valentine gift. That's when I knew I had to do laundry. If you ever see me with heart drawers on, the silky ones, it is laundry time.
It's
Like,
been a minute.
woo.
It's been a minute. I haven't even seen them in the store, actually.
yeah, man, yo, every time, that BMX and Mongoose was every time I go to the store, I like, and I need some drawers. I'm straight Family Dollar and 3-packing, so I don't make it to that. I got a question. It's just y'all, cause I'm trying to get back in my working out. Shout out to Soap. We in this together. Gonna be real dry during the week for me. Maybe not this night. Now, I had a little. You got any ink, T? You got ink?
No.
You got ink?
Nah.
D got ink. Well, see, y'all dark skin, y'all don't need ink. I need to look tougher. I got it, cause yo, I'm gonna be ready for this summer. Now, I want some more ink. I had the worst experience when I had a tattoo. Wasn't that the pain was too much, but I didn't eat. I got lightheaded. Damn near fainted.
Oh man.
So I've been scarred since then. I need some more. I'm keep it 100. Show it off, D. Show it off. You got
What?
You see why I said like?
Oh. That's
that thing.
I just got this one done.
Ooh, that look. I wish I could zoom in on that. That look. So yo, what you got on that last one right there?
That is like an angel. Lady with an angel.
Beautiful. Got the locks.
Yeah, that's a black woman. An angel of protection.
Like that. And you got a lion. So now,
Those are 2 lions for my sons, the twins.
Oh, man.
And
I'm a Leo too.
Then my daughter's birth month plant, my mother's birth month flowers, and my dad tattoo. So.
Oh man. D, salute to you. If I get what she has, if I get henna right there, can henna, would y'all laugh at me if I,
You trying to perpetrate with the henna?
Nah, but I'm be real. Like, can I'm pretty cool and influential. Can I make like henna a cool thing, or would that never work?
Nah, you can do that. You got that Bangladeshi kind of look with the henna.
Hold on. Let's
You can get that Habib.
Hold up.
Get the Habib vibe.
Hold up.
We get you a little turban.
Am I pumping?
Like Andre
We can erase this right now. Where am I pumping?
No, Nick wears the
You
turban.
got the gas station
Am I pumping?
vibe.
Am I Slurpees? Which one am I doing? How racist are we getting? Ishbu, my brother. Nah, I've been hearing that. My brother Louis is like, yo, Ishbu. We would go swimming in track, and I had to wear for workouts. I had to wear like the shower cap. But this when I first got a full beard, like with a little bit of length on the joint. So he's like, man, you look like one of them Ishbus, man. You like you one of them Arabs. You like just sound everything ignorant and terrible. And I'm like, he's like, hey brother, Ishbu. So I'm Ishbu over here.
Yo, you get the henna on the hands, you good.
But I don't want it on the hands. Can I get it on the arms too?
Get
like
anywhere you want.
For like picture purposes. I don't want the little doily print though. I want the lion.
You can get the fake sleeve.
They got fake sleeves.
They got the fake sleeve, so you can pull the sleeve up. It look like your complexion, your skin is like something that's already done. For photo shoot purposes, I mean.
I don't know if somebody can do real art with henna. I don't know.
They can't do it. They only can do the little doily.
I don't know if they can do real.
Like this little doily print.
I don't think they can do actual pictures. Maybe they can. You never
They can
know.
do whatever they want because they freehand the little
never
doily
know.
shit.
Yeah,
so
it is-
they can
it's
do whatever
free.
they
You
want.
never know.
You can
Yo.
put Thug Life across your
I could get
arm,
that's what I'm
everything.
talking about.
Probably
I don't
can.
want to be looking like him. Like I feel like I'm feeling like him with a little heart. I need to be thugged out.
Drake getting it in out here.
I'm trying to get he getting it in.
We ball now. You get the Bam Bam Bigelow.
So I gotta get the Bam Bam. That's not the Bam Bam.
Nah, that's the
The full tag.
on the head, the skull
Yeah.
head,
The full tag.
Oh, no.
Are y'all going? Am I going to be in the True Lies verse? Low fake. If we ever had a falling out, pray to God we never will. I can't never see it happen. Or if he wanted to be funny, yo, you was fake as Fat Lay's arm tat. You whack as the arm tat on
henna
Fat.
tat.
Like the henna.
At the henna.
Yeah.
I don't want to be part of your bars, T. Like you freestyling too much sangria one night.
Speaking of bars, did y'all hear this Jay-Z verse?
Yes, we did.
Go
Yes, we
get the henna
did.
tat on
So
your
y'all,
back
would y'all
like
tease
lace. I would.
me? You would. But what if I got it with her though? And would y'all tease me then?
Only if she did it for you.
Oh, you was a hard act to pull.
Only if she did it for you.
Only if she did it.
In those shorts.
And no shorts?
With one hand.
With-
Because the other hand got to cover the nipples. So she got to do it with one hand in those shorts.
She stay relevant, I tell you that.
Is this shot better than the Janet?
No.
I'm just asking, like the couple.
No. No.
Is it comparing? No?
Not at all.
What y'all think? Yo, Pink said Drake. Shout out to the girl. Shout out to my girl. Kiki Neal on the check, yeah.
Janet
Oh,
Jackson.
yeah.
That's an iconic photo.
Oh man, that's a tough one. Y'all can look back at us. Y'all can see us. Shout out to Samoa. Shout out to Uncle Mike again. Shout out to Anini again. Shout out to the real love. Don't make your love look like this. Shout out to everybody who made that next day. After, if you make it after Valentine's Day, you made it. You still talk with peace. If your gift ain't get posted,
Did you watch Malcolm and Marie? Anybody watch Malcolm
ain't
and
doing
Marie?
Not
which
yet.
was Malcolm and Marie.
Not yet, but I
That's
watched
when
that
she
Black.
died
I,
and John Washington.
I watched that Judas and Black Messiah, but I ain't see.
So boom, that
Yeah,
conversation.
sorry, yeah, my bad. Go ahead.
No, say how you say it right? 'Cause I'm
No,
gonna
no,
mess it
that
up.
is correct. I'm saying it right.
Judas in the what?
In the Black Messiah.
In
In the Black
Messiah.
Messiah. Yo,
That's it.
yo, I
I'm about to watch that when I go
I
home.
felt connected with you. I was like, yo, that's in the Bible. Yo, y'all know I'm terrible, so I be.
It is in the Bible.
Yeah, but I feel proud with my knowing the Bible references when it comes out, and I be thinking about you, T. I'm like T could tell me. Shout out to all them, everybody who know the Bible. I'm sorry I don't know it like that, but I felt good. We're gonna save. Did you watch the whole thing?
Yeah,
Did
I
y'all
gotta
watch
watch
it
it
yet?
again though.
You watch it, B?
I watched it. We
I
talk about
watched
that
half
next
of it.
time. And Malcolm and Marie, because
So we go. That's more. So next week, I'm putting it out here now. We are going to have a super special guest. We got a lot of guests that's lined up coming in February and March from my boy. Got Bobby Stone from Grand Fortune. Got them coming. Philly the Barber. He's going to be coming up here soon. But our next guest, Lord willing, we're going to discuss that with my man Joe Plummer next week. I'm like, yo, I got to get ready for Joe. I got to make sure I read this book and read the pamphlet. I got to see, we all got to brainstorm together because we want to salute that man to the fullest.
Yeah.
We absolutely do. And I want to be even blacker next week because I didn't feel, because after I watched it, I felt kind of black. Like not his black, but kind of his black right there. Like intelligent black man. D, we going to be intelligent, light-skinned black men.
Little Brown says,
Next
"Sit
week.
your
You gonna be ready?"
We'll be ready.
$5 ass
We always
down.
ready. We there every week.
We got every week. T, I know you're going to be ready.
Sit your $5 ass down before I make change.
Sit it down before we make change.
Yeah.
I need to make change and love your lady like this.
Oh no.
Nah, that's a no.
It's a no.
You're gonna be starting to wear
Ferris wheel.
shoulder pads and furry goat boots.
Have fun with your lady like this. Get on that floor, cut the rug like this. It's a beautiful thing. Take pictures with your lady like this. Let her kiss on your cheek. If you got dimples, shout out to, I got a little dimple on the side.
Spider
Big
butt.
kinda.
Yeah, Billy took that all the way.
You know. Shout out to my barber, shout out to my stylist. Once again, shout out to everybody on the check-in. Yes, we got Bobby Stone and Grand Fortune coming through. Guys, I don't know why we ain't get to tag people. Facebook bugging tonight, but I ain't gonna say nothing too much because they listening too. They might be hating on us. Make sure y'all share this, tell a friend. Make sure if y'all want to have pictures that are cute, like this one right here, can we all point to who needs to take the picture?
Flies guy.
Flyest guy on earth.
Yeah.
Well, I usually want to point at somebody, but if y'all want to know, sometimes when y'all see him over here, we got VIP status. We seen that he's always working. He got some ill pics. Make sure y'all. How can they hit you? How can they reach you?
At TrueLies6 on Instagram and just hit me on Instagram at TrueLies6.
At TrueLies6. Say some of the people that you did as of lately. I heard you did some of our family, our BKS1 family.
Man, shouts to Jade, and shouts to her. And I'm gonna go to that too because the same day.
Okay.
So shouts to Jade because she was working with us on Beards N Baldheads.
Shout out to my sister Jade, no face, no case. We're gonna
Congrats.
give it to her one time for a babe. Now Jade. I'm gonna have to plan and not mess up nothing, Jade, with what she got going for her work, for her business. Maybe I can get her up here one day.
Maybe.
I think she just wants pink M&Ms and sparkling wine with no alcohol in the wine.
Gotcha. And then shouts to Maddie, shouts to Custom, and shouts to the whole Real Estate Divas. I had a ball shooting with them the other day. They killed it.
Gaffer, you need a light man or a gaffer? I want to come to one of those.
I asked him. I was like, yo, T, can I roll with you? Like,
I just want to hold the white.
Yo, he left me on red, and I don't even have an iPhone. Like, he was like, how your people call my people. That's what. Why you treat me like that?
I ain't
Why you treat me like that? Like, I thought we was brothers.
That ain't happening at all.
We supposed to be brothers, but you know what? He always had that in him. He always had that in him, man. Yo, man, if we ain't CMB, man, what we got? Shout out to the ladies. Real Estate Divas, they coming back in March. I think March 1st.
Yeah, and shouts to Cat too.
Shout out to, oh man, they killing it. They killing it. Let's not do that. Let's not do that.
Not about her.
About her?
No. Remember Cat Stacks?
Oh, Cats. Oh, yeah.
I heard Cat.
I don't know. I just
Keep
read
going.
all night. But make sure y'all follow True Lives. Y'all gonna see some of his work. Make sure y'all tune in next week. Make sure y'all tune in every day. We always got something bumping 24/7 on BKS1, WBKS1.com. Shout out to my barbers. Shout out to my stylists. Shout out to everybody on the check-in. We are Beards N Baldheads. See y'all next week.